And in 3.
Wait, are we switching places? Shut up.
No.
Are we switch? Oh, we're not.
No.
Okay.
Josh, welcome us in.
Yeah, I like that.
6,
I
5,
thought you were.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to another episode of Friday Files, where it is rainy outside. It isn't really that nice, but we are happy to be in here and to bring another episode you guys' way. So, today we talk about experiences
With Josh.
with me. So, a year ago, I came out to lunch one morning, and I sat down beside Brady, and I said, Brady, I have this...
Everything you do is with Brady or something.
Brady, wait. Okay.
Okay, we're good friends.
Okay.
Anyway, okay.
I sat down beside Brady and I said, Brady, I have this crazy idea. What if we would do like a podcast for the school?
I didn't know that was where we were going.
Okay.
And he's like, yes, we should do that. We should totally do that. So we went and talked to Arlen. Arlen thought it was a great idea. We had to find like 3 guys to be our hosts, the guys that talk on the podcast. We found Vaughn. We found Dawson.
And then we found somebody that we can't say his name on the podcast because he doesn't want to be known anymore.
Yeah, he left the podcast and we really we're kind of sad to lose him, but
We got Josh.
I'm happy to be on the podcast.
Yeah.
But that was a new experience that we tried. And what are some things we learned from that experience? I was now I'm a bit more comfortable talking into like a camera and into a mic.
Oh, I guess I haven't thought about that. I mean, don't do stupid things. I guess. I don't know.
Well, people kind of like to watch us do stupid things, so it's okay.
Kind of want this podcast. Oh, no. Never mind.
Oh, it does.
I'm
Moving
joking.
on. Sorry. Go on with your
Yeah.
whatever you were saying.
So, coming from that story, how do we like maximize each experience? Do you guys have any notes on that?
I do. On to you.
I do. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go first.
Okay. I like that idea.
I think... Oh, I'm just going to mention this. I've been listening to a song. Anyway, it's about letting God drive and letting us ride. Like it's saying, I'm happy to ride. And that kind of gave me some of the notes that I have for this. Like, letting him have control and just giving it to him fully. Because you can give him some, but not all. But if you don't give him all, it's not really going to work out.
That's a good point. So you mean like if we give God like every experience, even like new experiences, and saying like, okay, this is a new experience.
It also kind of proves that we trust in him and we're letting him do it.
That's a good.
So
And you can show us how we can grow in each
Yeah.
experience too.
Yeah.
And another way to grow in each experience is to maximize your experience with your friends or with yourself, which would be growth, really, with yourself, and then trying to impact people with each experience.
Yeah. A lot of times I'm scared to do new things with my friends. So I'm like, I want to do it first and make sure I get it right and make sure I know how to do it, so that when they're with me and I do this, that way I don't screw up and look like an idiot. But then it kind of depends on which friends I'm with. If I'm with like some of my friends that I know have done some stupid stuff too, I'm like, it's okay. I mean, if they try to pin this on me,
speaking over us.
sorry. But yeah, moving on. Dawson has some highlights for us.
Some big ones too. Our fall banquet just happened. I forget, it was Friday night or a week ago. Wow, what a night. There was a lot of people there. There was a lot of laughter and there was a lot of stress.
It was a very
kitchen.
enjoyable.
No.
Me
Very-
and Dawson parked cars, but
It was did not come prepared either.
no, it
cold.
was chilly.
Yeah.
Josh had the luxury of being inside. He was a server. Me and Dawson were also assistant servers, but like we had to help park cars too. And it was, like Dawson said, it was cold.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for parking your car right. No.
Thanks for taking driver's ed.
I'm kidding. Let's just cut that.
Oh, this is a great Tuesday to do a podcast.
there was the auction. I know there was a lot of good stuff, a lot of good cinnamon rolls that went for a lot of money.
Speaking of the food,
The food was really good. Some say it's
Say it, dog.
it's some say it's pristine.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Some say it is, but
the
I think
food
it's better than that. It
was
was really good. I'm kind of
pristine,
biased
pristine.
on the dessert. The dessert was the cupcakes that my mom made. I consumed way too many of
Why are
those.
you biased about it? They were so insanely good
They were
know,
good.
they were-
They were good.
and big.
Yeah, they were pretty big.
They were like
They were.
okay, they weren't quite that big. But they were pretty big.
The best thing is when she has to when she had to what do you say? Practice, and then she'd make some and then we'd eat them. Yeah. it was so
Oh,
good.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of having your
I'm
mom.
gonna sign up my mom to make cupcakes next year.
No, my mom's gonna do it the rest.
My mom makes salad. How am I supposed to taste that with satisfaction? It's not a cupcake.
That dressing was
I'll
good.
bring you
It
some.
was good.
It's like a honey.
All right. Anyway, thank you for coming. If you
Montage.
did come,
Whatever.
we're very grateful.
Yes.
Also, there has been some students that have returned from a different country. They had been coming to school for a while, and their family went on like a mission trip, somewhat, for a couple months in Africa.
We're in
And-
Africa.
Huh?
We're in Africa. We can't generalize Africa.
That
Ghana?
I know it
This
was.
is Ghana.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember it was Ghana, but I'm not sure where that exactly is.
They left, and as a farewell, they said, "We gonna come back."
So-
Also, a new thing we're gonna do here. Vaughn, what's your favorite restaurant?
Well, if I would have to pick a restaurant, it'd probably be like Red Lobster or Chili's, one of the two. Chili's chips and salsa are just so good. I love it. And then the shrimp at Red Lobster is just, it's shrimp at Red Lobster. And then they have the biscuit.
Tell me a bit about Chili's. What is that? Is that just like a soup, or like what do they serve there?
So that's what I originally thought too. I used to not like Chili's
Hey
because
Josh, it's the restaurant with the big pepper on it.
I know that's why I'm scared to go there.
Josh is scared of
No,
vegetables.
they
It's
don't-
spicy.
I mean,
don't
I've
like
never-
spicy food.
I've never got soup there. If that makes you feel
Okay,
comforted.
I thought it was like chili soup. Like maybe they had like soup. Or
I've only been there once, and I got like it was like burger sliders. Honestly, they weren't that good.
Okay.
They didn't come with any ketchup or mustard,
Oh.
and I forgot to put some on.
Yeah, we were actually there. I want to say it was 2 weeks ago for my mom's birthday. So, happy late birthday, Mom.
Oh no,
It's
not again.
What is your favorite restaurant, Dawson?
You know, Chick-fil-A. It has. I mean, it has to be. Ouch. That's. I mean, love that chicken from Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh wait, no.
oh, you just abandoned Chick-fil-A just
no.
like in an instant.
No, I'm kidding.
I
still
love
like
Chick-fil-A because I love how creative they are with the way they advertise with the cow.
Eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken, and it's like CHIK.
IN.
I
I don't know. The best thing is like
They're very
the,
creative. They're
the
very
best
creative.
thing that I've ever had. Just the original chicken sandwich.
Like-
Don't get caught up in food, kids.
Gluttony.
Not a
is-
good thing.
Be careful. Be careful. But we're just giving you guys suggestions. on
Hey,
what to
Josh.
eat out.
What was yours? Yours.
If
I
I
can't
would
talk.
go eat anywhere, I'd go Texas Roadhouse.
Ooh,
Well,
that
Their
was probably in my
salad
top
is
five for
really,
sure.
really good. I like steakhouses. I love eating meat.
I forgot about Applebee's.
Applebee's and Chili's for me are basically the same thing, except Chili's has chips and salsa, which just brings it over the edge.
But Applebee's is like
It has
name
apple in its
and
name,
Yeah, so it's
so
gotta be healthy.
and it'll keep. Well,
All right.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move
Now to Vaughn's
Now.
interview.
the interview. So this week we talked about these students coming back, and today we're gonna interview Brian and Layla, two of the students that are in 6th and 7th grade. We're gonna interview them. So let's cut to that. All right, welcome back with another student interview. And as we talked earlier, we had some students come back from Africa, and today we'll have Layla and Brian with us. So, first off, Layla, how long were you in Africa?
3.5 months, approximately 15 weeks.
Oh, okay. Wow. So, with all that time away from school, how was it catching up with schoolwork, or did you do it while you were in Africa, or how was that?
Yes, we had our basically normal schedule. We didn't really have like breaks and everything, but like work. As far as work, we did work, and yeah, we started at 9. So
Okay, nice. All right, I'm assuming that was the same for you, Brian. All right. So next question, was Africa what you expected, Brian?
Not really, but kind of.
But kind of. All right. Well, what was different than what you thought about it? Was it more like?
The cars are more beat up than they are here, and
All
they
right.
carry like on the trucks and trailers. They carry huge loads. Like it's
Wow. Okay. How about you, Layla? What did you?
kind of because I was in Honduras before, so
Oh,
it looked
okay.
kind of so I kind of had a like what it I kind of had a, like I kind of knew what it might look like, but I wasn't sure. But like I would say maybe a little bit different than I thought. It was just I don't know.
All right. Next question. How was the culture there? Was the people around you, how was it different from the people here? Layla.
Um, well, they're very friendly. Like they want you to talk to them. If you're walking down the road, they're very specific. Like if you, you by from like 8 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock to like no, yeah, like 11:59. They want you to say good morning. Like if they want greetings, and like then
Okay.
to 4 o'clock, good afternoon, and then good evening. And then like they like if you ask them how they are, like, and then they'll ask you how you are, and
Okay.
basically have a small conversation with them as you're
Okay.
walking down the road.
All right. So next, what about the food, Brian? How was the food in Africa?
the food was pretty good. Like I don't know if you heard about fufu, but that is good. And rice, they have this other kind of sauce. It's almost like hot sauce that you put on, and it's really good.
Now, is fufu like, what is that? Is that like rice or is it
It's,
something else?
I'll let Layla explain that. Really hard to explain.
So it's they pound up cassava and plantain. Well, first they cook it, and then they pound it with like they have an actual pounder stick. So they have this, I believe, pottery bowl, and they pound it, and then they have this like tomato-based soup that you put over it, and then you have chicken, and then you like eat it with your hands. It's like basically a lump of dough, but it's not really dough.
Okay. So is there any other food that you guys like there? Just one of you?
I would say I liked their chips. Like they had, their chips were pretty good, and
All right. So next, Brian, what was the coolest animal you saw while you were over there?
Probably one of them was Mompom and a python.
Python.
Mompom is it's a big lizard. It can grow to like 7 feet or something.
Wow.
Bigger or something like that.
So about twice the size of you.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. How about you?
probably the mom phone. It was really cool. We were driving down the road, and one went right across the road. It was kind of cool. So probably the mom phone. I didn't really like the python because I don't really like snakes. So I mean, the meat was good. We ate python meat, so python meat was good.
Oh, that's something I would like to try. All right, next. I heard you guys played some soccer over in Africa. Brian, I heard you did the majority of it. How was that?
It was fun. Like they're very they try to win.
So, Layla, did you play a lot of soccer then?
I played once or twice. Like with the other
Okay.
family that was there, I played with them, and then there was like 2 other children from like there, and that was
Okay.
it was it was fun. They're very like competitive, like Brian said, and they're fast. Like they're very good at it. I mean, obviously, because that's the only game they play. Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Well, we're glad to have you guys back, and I guess we'll see you next time.
Thank you for that. That was awesome. Now, we're done. We are done. Share this with your grandma and grandpa.
Oh, that
And if you like the video, please hit the like button.
If you don't fake it.
Just please do.
That dislike button is nowhere.
If you don't truly feel like you liked it, then you cannot like it.
But do it for us.
No,
Yes.
don't listen to them.